Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. What? Are we in a new project? We sure are. The rest of my Missouri Star, my Mocha trip will be done. Um, those videos will be shown while I'm on um, vacation in Vietnam. So that's a project that you have to wait for a week or so. And then you'll see it some more. So today, I decided to I have some of these random pieces of paper that I printed, not printed, painted on, but they're heavy, heavy watercolor paper. And I can't exactly put them in a journal. I guess I could put them in a journal, but they're real thick and they will create havoc in a journal with their thickness. So what I have decided to do is make a accordion book. And I heard this term on an art video several months ago, and I wrote it down in my phone, and I'm like, that is a great title for a journal. And I think right now in the United States, we all need to take a breather. There are multiple shootings for no reason every day. Not a political channel, sorry, but my inner soul needs to be fed with something besides all of this. So I decided to my go-to is art. And I'm arting out my fear for this country um, on paper. And I heard this term and wrote it down, and I thought, man, that's a great topic for a journal or a great title for a journal. And how could I work this into something? So this morning I said, you know what? I think I wanted to make it a short project because I'm getting ready to leave. I need something to occupy my hands because I'm starting to get the pre-travel jitters. Even though I'm not in charge, some other people are in charge. I won't know if there's problems in the background. And all I have to do is get myself to JFK Airport, which we have the tickets, we have the money, we have the shots, we have everything. We think we have our suitcases packed, so we think we're ready to go. We have our visas, we have our passports, we think we're ready to go. So I decided to do um, this short project, and the title is Existence versus Exits. And I thought that was just a great statement. I am sorry, I do not remember where I heard it. It was on some museum travel documentary. I don't remember, an art documentary. And I heard that life can be an existence, or just to me, I interpreted it as existing in the current frame of things and letting it get you down, or exit that and try to find happiness isn't the right word. Try to find serenity in what's going on around you. Existence versus exits. So I'm exiting the current news cycle in the United States and existing in art. That's how I'm interpreting this statement. I don't remember if that was I doubt if that was the interpretation that the artist gave. I don't remember where I heard it from. I just thought it was a profound statement. Existence versus exits. And so I don't think I'll use that as a title because obviously I don't think it was somebody else's title, but I think it was a statement that they used. I don't remember who it was, and it's not my words to use, but it could be. Oh, look at that. I just found some more of those stickers. It could be um, I'm going to use it my way and interpret it my way. Existing in art while I exit the current realm of things in the United States. So I took this thick, thick paper, and I'm going through a box of teeny tiny pieces of paper that I found that I thought this was at the beach. I guess the one at the beach is a cigar box. This is a quilting kit box. all kinds of tiny stuff, which is great for a project like this, in my opinion, for me, because I forgot what was in here. And it's colorful, it scraps of things, it brings back memories of other journals, it brings back memories of other days in art. And I thought, man, I'm just going to randomly put stuff down here. I did not speed this up. This is at regular speed, um, which I might go ahead and speed it up right now, actually. Yes, I did speed it up, but it's only double. It's only 2 times, so it's not too fast. Um, but it just makes me look like I'm moving faster than underwater speed. Uh, and if you know anything about me, I love gluing things on paper. I love gluing paper to paper, then cutting it up and gluing it again on something else. But I also love the number 7. And in my existence, 7, don't ask me why, it just resonates something in my soul. This is a soul searching accordion book. Um, so every section, which is each little fold area, has 7 things on it. Now I put those black lines underneath with the Stabilo because I wanted to, that just freed me up to start moving. It freed me up to start placing things on here, and I started putting other color on there. In cleaning my room, I found like 3 um, gelato sticks, which I have in with my Stabilo Woodies, and that blue was a gelato stick. They're very thick. I haven't used them in years and years and years. I don't know if they're thick because they're old or if that's the way they live normally. But I was like, nope, nope. I'm going to just go in and start gluing paper to paper. And there's all kinds of different things in here. There's photocopies. There's um, uh, what do you call it? Deli paper painted. There's magazine images. There's packing paper, but it has that cut edge on it, and I just love that edge. That's like it was cut on a foil box or something. Anyhow, so I'm kind of purposely pulling out stacks and going down deep. I don't remember anything that's in here. These are pieces of paper that should probably, in normal people's worlds, would be in the trash can. But to me, they're making a journal. They're my existence. Trash is my existence. So you're going to hear those words a lot: existence and exits. And I want to incorporate that in every little step of the way. So this is where I started saying, oh, I need to do 7 things on each one of these little bifolds. So I did. These are stickers that I painted years ago. But you never know what you need in your arsenal of supplies, and where they might show up again. That's that is a fun part of art journaling. You have this stuff that you save and save and save, and you never know where it's going to show up again. And I like the mystery of that, I think. I also kind of had a aha moment in doing my travel journal from Missouri and California. I would love nothing more than my journal to look like Jose Naranja, which is one of my favorite journalers of all time. But it's very organized, and I love the look of it, but I just figured out, this is a week of me figuring my life out. I just figured out that I don't enjoy that process. I love the results, but I don't enjoy the process. The process I enjoy is this: slapping trash on top of something that was too thick to use in a conventional way. That's me. And I just cleaned out that paper punch because I want to, it had a bunch of sermon paper in it. That sermon paper shows up everywhere. Um, but I want to use that piece of paper right under my hand on the left and punch holes in it and use those holes. But I had to get all the sermon paper out of the hole puncher, so I dumped it on top of my desk, as one does. So now I can go back in with the clean hole punch and get 6 little tiny circles and put them on this piece of paper. But I really, my existence is kind of solitary right now also. not in a bad way, but in a purposeful way. I live in a state that is very, very pro gun. My dog's name is Gunner. That's just a minor coincidence. He came that way and we kept it because he's very mischievous and we call him a pistol. So having the name Gunner is actually apropos for him in a comical kind of way. So, and because of where we live and the people in every existence that I belong to is doesn't feel the same way I do. And I can't carry on a conversation. I don't like to argue. I would rather just fade off into the background and do my thing until this season, hopefully, passes in the United States. And so I'm making a lot of art. I'm cleaning my cupboards from head to toe. Um, Granted, there's a lot of things that need to come out of places, so it's taking me a long time. I have quite enough to keep me busy for a while. Now, doesn't say that I'm being a hermit. Obviously not. I'm going to Vietnam in 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 9 days, 8 days for you. So, you know, we all have to exist the best way we can for us. And for me, it's making art. And there might be a lot of art these days because it's just crazy. Um, so yeah, every page has 7 elements on it. Now I'm not counting the black lines underneath that I drew because that gave me the freedom to start moving and it wasn't a blank space. Now the other side has painting on it from a previous day out in the sun painting, but and I'll do something back there too, but today it's this side. It's really thick and I'm going to have to train it to fold easier, but in the meantime I'm using binder clips. Now this is crazy. Here's a piece of paper that has the King David Hotel on it and then Cinderella's castle. So I cut them in half and I'm using those, but I didn't want them to be obviously Cinderella's castle or the King David Hotel. And who knows how that's going to work into the next step of this journey in this accordion book, which there will be many more steps. This is just a first layer. But that's the fun of doing this kind of stuff. Trying to make, and here is an interesting take on how I did all this. These are 7s. And so I have 7s. And I love this. And I'm excited about this journal, accordion book, existence versus exits. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow, day 2.